Hello everyone, welcome you all in today's math class. In today's class, I will proceed our new topic, that is revision of sectors behalf of our chapter sectors of the Indian economy. So we already know very well three sectors of our Indian economy. First is primary sector, second is secondary sector, and third is tertiary sector. So economic activities can be classified into organized sector and unorganized sectors depending on the conditions of employment. Okay, so what is organized sector? So organized sector means it covers those enterprises or places of work where the terms of employment are regular and therefore people have assured work. Okay, means the organized sector is characterized by first fixed working, okay, working hours. So organized sector is first characterized by fixed working hours. Second, job security, and third, paid leave and other benefits. Okay, so I again repeat what is organized sector. So it covers those enterprises or places of work where the terms of employment are regular and therefore people have assured work. So I hope you all understood well what is organized sector. So if I deeply explain about organized sector, so those people of works where employee get regular employment, thus the work is assured is now as organized sector. Okay, and these sectors are registered by government and they follow rules and regulation led by government such as Factories Act, Minimum Wages Act, Payment or Gratuity Act, Shops and Establishment Act, etc. Okay, and organized sector always follow some formal processes and procedure. Example is while hiring employer should give appointment letter to employee and employee get regular salary at the end of the month and employer cannot ask the employee to leave the service without a valid reason. So workers in the organized sector have following benefits. First, job security, good salary, fixed time working and over overtime is given for extra time working, paid leave, paid holidays and medical benefit, provident fund, drinking water and safe working environment. And example of organized sector are government organization, etc. Okay, so all government organization are example of organized sector. So I hope you all understood well what is organized sector. So let's proceed. What is unorganized sector? So unorganized sector is it is characterized by small and scattered units which are largely outside the control of the government. There are rules and regulations but these are not followed. Okay, so this is meaning of organized sector. If I explain deeply, so normally these are small organizations which are outside the control of government. Okay, and the rules and regulation in these sectors are normally not followed, and jobs here are low paid, and often not regular. There is no provision for there is no provision for mm, overtime, no provision for overtime, paid leaves, holidays, leave due to sickness, etc. And there is no job security as people are hired whenever required and asked to leave when there is no one. Okay, so many times they are many times they are made to work for long hours without extra money. And examples of unorganized sectors are small shops, repair works, dhaba or truck shops near highways. And basically the employment opportunity uh, basically the employment opportunity in organized sector are very unorganized sector are very sorry organized sector are very less. Hence people are forced to take job in unorganized sectors with low salary. So many times these works are exploited by employer. So many times the workers are exploited by the employer, and with all these reasons there is a need to protect workers in unorganized sector. So um, if I summarized all things, so organized sector is so in organized sector people have so many benefits comparison to unorganized sector. So I hope you all understood well divisions of sectors. In my next video we will proceed next topic of this chapter. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.